It's weird. Why is it a black screen? What the hell? Shouldn't be. Alright, that makes no sense at all. Is it not happy I have the game open, or what? Ah, oh, damn it. Alright, hold on. It's being a bitch. I don't know why it's doing this. You try reloading it. There we go. What the hell's the reason for that? Just didn't like that the game was open. Luckily, unlike modern games, it doesn't take like 10 minutes to get into gameplay, so it's just a minor inconvenience. That happens on like DMC5 or PGR. You get really pissed off because it takes like 2 minutes to get back to gameplay. This is pretty civilized. You can get in and out pretty quick. Modern games gotta make you sit through like 800 logos. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It's probably because I didn't load things in the right order. It's being picky today.
Bring a raid on them. First, we must eliminate all enemy forces in the vicinity.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first hit I shall seek.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
The immediate vicinity is clear. I shall go and prepare for the raid.
Tighten the defenses!
We'll distract the enemy. Begin the advance.
Now it's my turn. Take this!
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Leanne sure is dedicated to serving Sun Quan. What a lucky guy.
You are an eager one, aren't you? Well, you won't get any chance to rest with me.
Fight me now, for glory!
I guess you will do for an opponent.
I gotta run for now. Next time, you'll not get off so easily.
We must assist our allies at once. Move quickly before it is too late.
Do not get too close to the enemy forces. They may catch on to us.
show you all how a true warrior fights. They somehow figured out our plan. Our raid is a failure.
This is the moment when I must shine. Let's see how they do against my tactics.
Ambush units, I'm just gonna body them all.
Such incompetence.
Damn, water's getting in the way.
The enemy is scared beyond their wits. This is our chance to crush them.
Lian sure has been good. We have to do our best not to disappoint her. Lian sure. I've never heard of him before. Who is she?
I heard this really kind and pretty lady who looks after Sun Quan.
I'd be interested in any kind of pretty lady fighting in the army. I wonder if she's here on this battlefield.
The beautiful women in our land are known to be very hard to deal with.
I'm not interested in being loved by others. I only deserve my love and only love. My lord, I will remember the title.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
I'm afraid you won't find my lord here. You're going to have to let me.
May our ambitions prevail. Hit! To the...
For what purpose do you engage in such reckless behavior? I shall withdraw.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
Use a surprise attack to split the enemy ranks.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall seek.
You have the nerve to come around. You must be very foolhardy. You will learn to regret this moment.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
I must retreat. This is not the end. Why hasn't help arrived yet?
Only an idiot would isolate himself on the battlefield, prepared to die. To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
Behold my skills in battle, and curse your fate that you ever had to face me.
You have done enough. This is where the rampage ends.
My vision for the land has not yet been realized.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me. Always try to find and exploit an enemy.
It's going alright. How are you?
We must rescue Oyin at once.
I see their reinforcements have arrived. Fine.
Oh, it's a
We'll crush
mod.
them together with Ho Yin.
It's a mod. So I'm using a speed hack and I'm using a button prompt mod because this is one of the early ports.
You're out there all alone? I welcome such carelessness in the ranks of my enemies.
I couldn't even be bothered to put button prompts. Okay, like what the hell does the blue button mean? They don't even give you a keyboard input for it. So I modded that because I always forget.
I will not stop until
There's a mod on the Steam community forum for this game.
Excellent. I must continue to strive to improve myself as well.
Morale will only weaken if we allow them to continue their advance. We must stop them. Fight me now, for
I must retreat. This is not the end.
I will not stop until vengeance is mine.
Well, if it isn't Master Guan Yu's son, I trust you will put up a good fight.
Blood of the god of war. Defeat is not an option.
I am grateful for the reinforcements. Now we can break this siege.
Do not resist me.
broken the siege. All units, engage the enemy.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land. Are you all alone? I welcome such carelessness in the ranks of my enemies.
Do not resist me! The badge is mine! You're not getting away!
This is not the end!
I will not stop until vengeance is mine!
I must retreat! This is not the end!
Excellent! I must continue to strive to improve myself as well!
The enemy is stronger than anticipated. Come, men! Show some spine!
Oh dear, it appears I've wandered onto the battlefield somehow.
This isn't a place you should be taking. The bench is mine! You're not getting away!
You'll have to forgive me, Shin-san. Not only am I a fool, but I also lack any sense of direction.
Ho-Yin may have escaped, but he was nothing. I have my eyes set on someone a little bigger.
Oh look, a friend in need.
No, there's not, because you guys suck balls.
Lord
And I have to do everything.
Did you come here on purpose? I'll go.
Mirez do everything is more relevant meme for Muso games than Call of Duty. Even though it comes from Call of Duty 4. Whichever Call of Duty it was. Not cultured enough to know what Call of Duty it comes from, though. Applies more to these games, honestly. You gotta do everything.
Must retreat! This is not the end!
Take out these generics.
Will not stop until
Oh, that kick is so satisfying.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
I suppose I have no choice in the matter. I shall do my
Do not resist me!
For the sake of the land,
You're not
I shall
getting away!
withdraw.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see.
You must have angered the heavens to face me. It did not go nearly as well as I planned. I must come back and try again later.
I will not stop until vengeance is mine.
Excellent. I must continue to strive to improve myself as well.
This place belongs to me now.
You appear to be a competent fighter. However, I will not be easily defeated. Take one step back from here, and we will all do. Defend this position with your life.
Do not resist me!
the end.
I will not stop until vengeance is mine. You're not giving away. Do not resist me. The damage is mine.
I do not consort with foul beasts such as yourself.
I will not stop until vengeance is mine. This place belongs to me now.
I would not expect anything less from the god of war. But I am not easily bested.
Come.
The fate of my troops.
Do not forget why we are here on this battle.
You are to be...
Hold your ground. We must endure the enemy assault until our lord arrives. What? Does it look like I'm having trouble? Nah, it's just my secret plan to throw the enemy off.
You have no one to watch your back. Then die! I didn't know.
You making fun of us? Return to nothing. I'm gonna be in big trouble if we lose the main camp.
Sorry I'm late, Shaho Yuan.
Man, good track
Good
right
work,
here.
everyone.
Kite motion.
Now to begin the
One of the
counterattack.
best tracks in this game.
Nothing can stop our momentum now!
Defense is important. Stand your ground. I will protect that which finds itself in danger.
You are
Let
The castle is flooding? That guard.
You can't lose this area to the enemy! Defend it with your lives!
Your wits are a match for mine.
stand firm!
You will learn to regret this moment.
Out the all alone. I welcome such carelessness in the ranks of my enemies. Report! It seems that the Allied reinforcements have arrived.
Making fun of us?
Must retreat! This is not the end!
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill our
Report! It seems that the enemy reinforcements have arrived. We will go forth, smother the enemy, till they lose the will to fight.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. It is my duty to stop you. Return to nothingness. I have no choice but to retreat. I will slay.
Yeah, and I miss actually being able to combo officers.
Fulfill my duty.
I hate that about Dynasty Warriors 8. The stupid affinity system.
I will protect
Not
that
fun.
which finds itself in.
You're
You actually get rewarded for chaining things together in this game, not just stacking damage.
Let
Shocking news was delivered.
Surround the castle. I want to lure the enemy out.
You believe your wits are a match for mine? To retreat, not necessarily to lose.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
destined to fall.
I'll quickly put an end to this battle myself.
across the land. Did you think I would come here without a plan?
It appears the enemy isn't as foolish as they look.
Our lord is surrounded. We must save him.
I thank you for your kind assistance.
I guess you will do it, opponent. I gotta run for now. Next time, you'll not get off so easily.
I thank you for your cooperation. An impressive display. My men and I will join you on this road to victory. You have no one to watch your back. Then die. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
The enemy is relentless. I do not like it, but we have no choice.
Witness our Lord's commitment to our cause. We too must follow his lead.
Your courage is saving. Allow me to return the favor by adding my beautiful skills to yours.
May I ask where you are going? You must remain near to those you wish to protect.
My lord, Wu reinforcements have been spotted heading this way. It takes real guts to attack while no one's home. You guys ready to have some fun?
Your efforts are dazzling. You shall see me shine as well. Yes, even brighter than now.
You go on ahead, my dear. I can't concentrate with you around.
I understand. Stay safe.
Your wits are a match for mine. You retreat, not necessarily to win.
You encourage us all, but we won't fall behind in the race for glory. It is time to move forth. Pursue the enemy like ravenous wolves.
The enemy is concentrating on its retreat. Our superior mobility gives us the advantage here. Don't let the enemy get away. Pursue them at once. You think you can outsmart me? Don't make me laugh. I shall be your opponent.
I come to serve. This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace. Fight me now! For glory! single living soul shall pass this point.
Your determination is impressive, but I'm afraid I can't let you stop me here. You will be able to make...
Defeat must be avoided.
To see so many people.
You are to be rewarded.
What?
Alright, time to go through this tutorial for like the 5th time. I honestly don't know why they keep wiping. They're wiping this one too. I thought this one was supposed to be the end of the wipes, but they're wiping again after this, so I kind of just want to try out the new character and stop playing this, to be honest with you. Because it's starting to feel like a speed run, where you just like do the beginning of the game over and over. That's what it's starting to feel like. It's supposed to be out by the end of this year. I just want to see what's new, and I'm probably going to hop off this because I've done this too many times. They've already dumbed down the combat so much that it's like not as fun to play as the old version, but gotta get all the characters again and go through all the tutorials again. It's a lot. Let me put it full screen. How do I do full screen again?
Long press the
Yeah, I know how to play. I need to be taught how to do the same 3 moves over and over. They need a PC port as well. I hate playing the emulator. So laggy. No PC port, no controller support yet. Let me skip the tutorial.
Long press.
I know. Should have had a PC port and controller support already. If you're gonna keep wiping like this, at least add something. It's just the same game over and over again. I need to just give you a skip tutorial button. I know they don't want people to reroll, but I'm tired of doing this. It's like the 6th time. Stop wiping the game. Why are they still wiping an open beta? It's cutscenes you can't skip. Yeah, I know. I've done this tutorial like 800 times. Why can't they just bring the old combat back? Playing one character is so boring because they only have like 3 moves. Gotta dumb down every good action game. People that don't play it, they only play for like a week. You need to make money off them instead of people that actually want depth. They dumb down Tails and they dumb this down too. Dumb down Wolong. It's like nothing left. Everything is dumbed down. They can go play Dark Souls or Fortnite. That Pinocchio game just looks exactly like Dark Souls. Like only like 2 moves. It's all slow. It looks like the exact same thing.
Here you can check.
People are so excited for it. Like it looks like every other Souls game. It's like nothing even remotely interesting about it, besides the fact that it doesn't run like crap. Which, I mean, I get the excitement for that because Bloodborne is a highly regarded game that runs like shit, but I'm not doing anything innovative with the combat at all. Same slow, clunky character with 3 moves. It's like they don't play Neo. Plenty challenging and you have lots of options and it's fun. I keep hoping that they won't dumb this game down, but I know that they're gonna keep doing it. Come on, can't skip. Alright, I get it. Can I play? Yeah, I need to watch a 20-second cutscene. I don't know how people did rerolls on Genshin Impact. You can't skip those damn cutscenes either. Just only skip it when they want you to. Alright, now I get another character, so it'll be somewhat more tolerable.
Try to escape.
Time for.
Then they can go play Souls. They can go play Souls if they want to be slow and have no fun. It's a DMC game. Why do you have to dumb it down? They won't play it. It's just like fighting games. They dumb those down and they still can't get normal people to play them. Stop dumbing it down then.
Try to escape.
It's getting tiresome. To make sure the game journalist can play it. They're not even going to finish the game. Give it an 8 out of 10 for playing for like an hour. They won't finish it. And they'll just mash one button. Why do we need to dumb the game down for them? BGR is like better combat than this. Hopefully the characters that they add later will have the second attack button. Make it a little less dumbed down to play. Instead of just pushing one button. One-handed gameplay. It's like they don't listen, like no one likes this combat system and they keep it anyway. No one likes it. The old combat was better. Just add the switching to that. Instead of this just pushing one button and doing the same rotation over and over. Actually took skill. We dumb down every game I like. They killed Tails already. Tails is dead now. Sad to see this game is being dumbed down too. And they don't listen to everybody that tells them that the combat sucks. It's fun in small doses, but it's just too one-dimensional. Dude, why can't I still skip this cutscene? Alright, I get it. Why can you skip some cutscenes and others you can't? It's like one or the other. I've seen this like 30 times. Can't stand unskippable cutscenes. Playing games 30 years ago that let you skip every cutscene. Now it's like random. Watch our movie. Like, how about you stop interrupting my gameplay? I can skip this one. He feels like shit to play because he has no moves.
Let me.
Yeah, I need to do this one combo, pushing one button. How cool. Let's take all the moves away. It's Dark Souls ruined action games. Dark Souls fucking murdered action games. Now you don't have to make the game actually fun to play. You play some fat, slow knight with like 3 moves that gets tired constantly, and it's game of the year. It's the best game ever if it has that. Like, yeah, I'm not sure if I agree.
Try our new power.
You're gonna make me go through a tutorial.
Let's prepare before.
Yes, I know. Treat me like a toddler.
To increase. Tap to upgrade.
Yeah, let me look at this great moveset.
Skills can
there's no moves in here.
Of red soul.
It just looks big. They make it look big, but you only have like 2 moves.
Set up Virgil into.
Playing dumbed down DMC. Hello. Complaining about this dumbed down combat system. So they have to appeal to the Souls crowd. Can't handle more than 1 attack. It's too hard for them.
You picked up a hunter?
Dude, let me have some
There are
agency.
rewards inside.
I know. Okay, I didn't get credit for being on the content creator server, so I guess I'm not playing this anymore. I didn't get credit for being on the content creator server. Well, fuck that. It's all dumbed down anyway. I love FromSoft so much. They've killed action games. Every character has to be fat and slow and not fun to control because of them. They've murdered action games. Took them out back. Tired of it. I'm glad they're making something different for a change. So maybe people will stop copying them. I'm really sick of it. Everything's dumbed down. No fun allowed. If I want to be exhausted all the time, I can just, like, be an adult. Which I already am. I don't want to be exhausted in a video game. I do not understand the appeal. Alright, well, let's just go back to playing this. I'll have to talk to their support, because I'm not doing that again unless I get the compensation for being a content creator. This sure as hell seems like the same game. Doesn't seem like they've changed much of anything. And I'm tired of doing that tutorial. It's just the core combat bores me, because there's just no moves.
Ah!
Global moveset supply chain shortage. That's what we're going through right now. Global moveset shortage.
Let's go.
Because of souls.
This whole land will soon be ours.
It's depressing.
We'll surround Baidi Castle. I want our main unit to protect our center. Huang Gai will encircle me, while Zhou Tai secures the space for our reinforcements.
Either that or they give you moves on a long-ass cooldown. That's their idea of evolution. This game has more moveset depth than a lot of modern games. I hear a lot of people don't like that Final Fantasy 16 has cooldowns. Yeah, it's the most boring way to balance stuff. Just make it so you're stuck. Stuck and can't do anything until you get your cooldowns back.
I am to be the last thing you see of this battlefield. Come and show me the might you protect. I cannot afford to die in battle. I shall withdraw for now.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
I don't have a lot of hope for the next generation of action games. I really don't. Probably just gonna be playing stuff like this. Feels like the indie action games are more interesting because they're not just copying Souls. It's just like the worst thing to copy. That's the main reason why they don't copy Souls, because they don't have the money to do it. So like, that's why that Double Dragon game looks cool. I can't wait for that. Gravity Circuit looks awesome. Lots to look forward to. It's big games I'm starting to get a little disillusioned with. Ever since Souls got popular, it's gotten worse and worse to be an action game fan.
To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
More innocents?
You have proven yourself a raving beast. Now I shall cage you.
One thing about Pinnacle of Combat I will say, though, that's good, is that there's a new character they added, an ice version of Lady, she actually has 2 attack buttons. So what I hope will happen with that game, my hopium with that game, is that it'll be like PGR, because I know I praise PGR a lot, but a lot of the beginning characters, the characters that came out at the start, they're like really boring to play too.
Well,
and like they got better at making the characters in the restraints of the battle system they set up. So like now they're really fun. So I have hopium that they'll get to that point. That ice character, Ice Lady, is showing potential for sure. So I need to at least I'll play that more later, and I'll put up a video for her, because you can play her in the story mode without pulling for her. The training mode, I mean. It's like if they keep doing that, I will play the game. So I mean, pretty much every manual combat gacha is like that. To be fair, Honkai Impact, PGR, are like the 2 big ones. They've both done that. They've had like really simplified, kind of boring characters to play at the start, but then they add more depth to them later. So I can only hope that will happen. I think that'll be the best way to please everybody. Like, yes, it's dumbed down, but we're adding more advanced characters for the Sweat Lords. So if you're a Sweat Lord, you still have a character to play that doesn't make your mind go numb from just pushing the same button over and over. But new people can learn how to play the game faster too, and it's not as overwhelming. I hope that that's what they're going to do. It seems like that's their plan. It's definitely depressing how much action games have been dumbed down. There's a good tweet about this on Twitter. Like the comparison between like God Hand and like a Souls game is like incomparable. The amount of depth. And God Hand came out like 17 years ago. It's not a recent game, it's closer to 20 years old, and it has more depth than some of the action games that are coming out now, which is sad because it's like a 30 FPS tank controls action game on the PS2. Like, how sad is that? It already sounds like a bad game from that description. It's obviously a really good game, but the fact that that game has more depth than like a Souls game is pretty depressing. How far we've fallen. Now they'll give you like a fourth of that moveset, and most of it will be on cooldown. So you do a big flashy animation that takes no skill to pull off, and then you just stand there mashing a button because you're on cooldown. That's not how I envisioned action games to evolve when I was like 18. It's pretty depressing. I'm saying it, man.
I will have my revenge.
That girl is still alive.
Or they give everything hyper armor, so that the properties of the moves don't matter, which is the other problem.
But I simply cannot afford to be killed by you.
Like, yeah, this animation looks cool, but they don't react to it. There's no hidden properties or anything to it. It's just an animation. And you make it so bosses don't stagger or flashy moves. It just gets devolved into like what does the most damage in the shortest period of time.
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
That's exactly the problem with Arise, is that things don't have hit properties anymore. So you just spam what does the most damage, because that's what the game encourages. And you can't cancel out of things either. So it's like, yeah, you're gonna use the shortest animation that leaves you the least vulnerable, the least recovery. Everything else is not worth using. I like how PGR does it with like the elemental damage and stuff, which encourages you using your whole moveset. That's how that game gets around it, despite having hyper armor. Also, the characters are very responsive as well, which helps. They do what you tell them to do. You can cancel on like the first frame. So the fact that things don't stagger doesn't matter. It's often what they're doing now is they give you like hyper armor, but then your character is not responsive. They're like a Souls character. So it just doesn't work. I feel like they copy things from successful action games, but then they like mix them together and it just doesn't work. It's like all those things work in other games. You know, hyper armor works in DMC. Cooldowns work in plenty of games as well. I think it's just like copying it without realizing what makes those mechanics good. If they stick with hyper armor and tails, I hope they have the decency to at least make the character responsive like PGR. So it's like, yeah, you have these long animations, but you can trigger a dodge at any frame. So it doesn't really matter. It still would be more fun to combo stuff, but if they're gonna double down on the armor, at least make the character do what you tell them to do. That's all it takes, really.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
We can hold out here. The rest will be easy. The heavens have answered us. We thank you for coming to our aid.
My lord, a supply depot is being targeted.
We can't fight on an empty stomach. We have to help them. This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace. Let's go! Don't leave any of them standing! Fight me now! For glory!
Stay my hand in battle. I cannot afford to die in battle. I shall withdraw for now.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
You think you can outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
It looks like our supply depot is safe. We must continue onward. This is your chance to vent your anger.
You will learn to regret this moment.
I will use the Juggernauts to subdue the enemy. I am confident they will prove effective.
Funny the one time that Old Tails tried a hyper armor boss, everyone hated it. The final boss in Zestiria, no one likes that boss because it's basically an MMO boss. It's like damage phases and stat checks, hyper armor. It sucks. But then they made an entire game like that for some reason. It's like... read the room a little bit. I remember my friends fighting that boss. I'm like, dude, what the hell is this?
Those strange tigers are shooting fire from their mouths.
I thought I was playing a Tales game, not World of Warcraft. That boss has legit stat checks, by the way. It does like a big one-hit kill or major damage attack or something. If you don't hit the damage threshold, it just kills you. So, quite literally an MMO boss.
However, I will not be easily defeated.
That's the definition of an MMO boss, just having gimmicks like that. Stat checks. Which sucks for that kind of game, because the whole thing about Tales is... within reason, there's a lot of skill involved in how you play. You can play through the game like with crap weapons or not leveling up. It's going to be a lot harder. You can do it. But putting stat checks in the game goes against that design philosophy. Basically forcing people to grind.
No one can mess with Nanjong. This calls for a celebration. It's time for food, drink, and dance. Defeat must be avoided.
Yeah, held off in Tales of Zestiria. It's basically just like a MMO boss. Very out of place. At least Tales of Arise lets you play with the character you want. I think Zestiria is a worse game in some ways because they tried to change the formula, but it was all shit that didn't work. You had to do the Dragon Ball fusion mechanic to like kill anything. At least in Arise, it's like, yeah, we're not gonna make you do that anymore. At least you can just play as the character you want.
This is not the end.
Zestiria is a very weird game. Another example of trying to fix what's not broken.
Rekindles my spirit. Onward to victory.
Like good ideas on paper, but they executed terribly, so no one liked it. You couldn't play as your human self in that game. You had to be transformed all the time.
I welcome carelessness in the ranks of my enemies.
You did crap damage if you didn't transform.
Not the end.
But the transformed fused characters had FromSoft syndrome. They had like 3 moves, so they were very boring to play.
It wasn't supposed to turn out like
this. There's no depth or player expression. They had like the smallest moveset.
I wish you luck. How could I lose to them?
Fight me now for glory! I must retreat. This is not the end.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
Such brilliant spirit. I'm afraid I cannot leave before fulfilling my mission. Come on now. Don't you know how much you love your land?
My lord, the enemy has crossed the river. They are heading toward the main camp.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace. The heavens have answered us. We thank you for coming to our aid.
Proving ground.
Do me.
The name's Mada. It's a pleasure to meet you. I promised too many people that I would survive this battle, so I guess this is goodbye.
That would work against me? Now it's just insulting.
You have allowed your mind to override your senses. One person cannot decide a battle. You will learn to regret this moment. They are all moving just as I thought.
You must be the leader. I don't think you can get away with hurting my men.
Now, opportunity to do against you. The rumors were true. You are as beautiful as you are fierce.
You guys can keep trying, but you'll never be able to beat us! I will protect that which finds itself in danger.
You are to be rewarded for your efforts.
Here's what...
After the death of Liu Bei,
Once the central unit draws the enemy's attention, we will initiate a pincer attack.
We will head east. Try not to fall behind.
Hopefully Double Dragon is good. It's hard to tell because they don't show much gameplay. I hope that game is good.
We don't see if the path is blocked. We must clear it in order to head east.
Return to nothingness. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. I promised the king I would defend this. Let him Namjong never break their promises.
Montreal's troops may still be lurking about. Stay alert as we make our way through.
Monghua still has not appeared. I want all Shu forces to retreat.
Did you just tell us to run away? Is he serious? What kind of plan is this? My husband is sure to have something planned. We just need to believe in him and keep moving.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill your term. They're running away! All right, everyone! Let's go after them! Let's return to nothingness.
We have successfully taken them out. Prepare for the pincer attack.
Are you saying that whole running away thing was a trap? Why didn't you just say so? Executing the pincer attack. Prepare yourself, King of Namjong.
What? They're behind us too?
Not too bad. Now let me show you what I can do.
Let's retreat. This is not the end. I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill that.
What a stunning display of strength! You have earned my respect.
Most impressive. We should all aspire to such greatness.
The mission's success was all thanks to you. Thank you so
Warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
Ain't over yet! Get back here!
most definitely unstoppable. Thank you for saving me.
Hey! Let's not count that one! I'll come back again later! Crush you all!
Not too bad. Now let me show you what I can do.
I don't know what you're getting at. I'm already doing my best out here. Good.
You fight with spirit, and I will solve you like an ant!
I've got a whole family to protect. I can't afford to lose to a little girl like you.
I also have someone to protect, and his name is Black.
Let me know if you see anything suspicious.
I'm not gonna lose this time!
You've got more guts than I thought. I'm sorry I called you a little.
slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty. Know your enemy.
Are you...
Following the formation.
The enemy is less cautious after Joe Fong's surrender. Now, let's go make this plan a success.
I will be leading the ambush. Rid the castle of enemies and prepare the troops.
Hey! Who are you people? Where'd you all come from? Hey, keep it down, will ya? We need you to be quiet so we can ambush your friends from here.
My lord, Wei forces led by Sima Yi are quickly approaching.
He's a cunning one. He may figure out our plan. We have to ambush them before he arrives.
I don't think you're supposed to be here. Naughty, naughty. I'm going to tell Zhang Liao.
We've been discovered. We'll need to stop him before he reaches Zhang Liao.
To retreat is not necessarily to lose.
I think we're good here. Why don't you go help out with the ambush?
Get over here.
Return to nothingness. Return to nothingness.
The beauty of my fighting style must not be soiled by defeat. I shall return.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
We'll reach the checkpoint soon. Zhou Fang is supposed to open the gates from the inside. Everyone is fighting well. It seems I must try harder.
Are we destined to fall here?
Where did you come from? What are you doing here?
Down there. We must clear the
I guess I need to pick up the pace. Return to nothingness. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see.
That went well, didn't it? Come, you can enter from here.
Now is the time to strike. Let this be a memorable victory for Wu.
Hey! Who are you people? Where'd you all come from?
Return to nothingness.
My lord, Sima Yi has arrived.
Time to attack the Wu Ming Cat.
Where do you think you're going? It's time to face me.
Charge, you brave souls of Wu! Show the enemy no mercy!
Your strength gives me the courage to go on fighting.
Fight me now, for glory! Turn to nothingness. I must retreat. This is not the end.
You have proven yourself a raving beast. I shall cage you.
We're not supposed to be here.
Joe Fong surrendered his place. He will never betray
Turn to
him.
nothingness. Return to nothingness. Defeat must be avoided.
Well, you avoided it, alright. You tear their assholes apart. They got their shit pushed in. I think you accomplished your mission, buddy. You might be the new bus driver. The boomerang, you can't jump cancel with the boomerang in this game. I forgot about that, so makes things a little difficult.